Hi, this is Marlene with Dixie Quilters. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you come back and be with me. We're just hanging out a little bit here, thinking about fall projects and Christmas projects, and all my big projects are in progress, but I wanted to do some little ones. And so I did the My Autumn Garden. If you haven't seen that, take a look at that one. But they're just short little videos that are on projects I'm working on. So the newest one that I'm thinking about is this Trouble and Boo. Isn't that cute? I love the glasses. I love that he's sort of a gray squirrel, but he's sort of a blue-gray squirrel. It's called the Acorn Inspector, created by Christy Adele at gmail.com, the Acorn Inspector. Let's see what else is written in on it. I think that's all I've got. All I've got to work with is a couple of pages here. The Acorn Inspector. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Fabrics used. Background and binding, 5/8 of a yard. Borders, 1 fat quarter of 2 fabrics. Squirrel, bits and pieces. Acorn and oak leaf, scraps of assorted browns. Backing, a fat quarter. Batting, a little bit. I do need some paper-backed double stick fusible web. Okay, paper-backed double stick. I think I'll stop at Michael's and grab some of that. I think I used up all I had when I did my bison. But I'll show you the fabrics I've picked out. I just threw them together real quick. I mean, this is a small project. The whole thing fits on one page, right? So I'm using this odd colored orange fat quarter that has sort of almost a reptile look to it. But I thought it would work good with this. I want to sort of replicate it as close as I can get. So this would be the color for the background. And I'm just going to leave the fat quarter as is, you know. And then for the squirrel, it calls for 2 colors of blue-gray. And I looked and looked and looked. And this is what I came up with. This is going to be my lighter blue. And a darker blue. So a herringbone and a pattern. I'm not sure, but I don't have any plain blues in that family of color at all. But that one that they use is sort of looks like a marble or a granite. That would be nice. Well. And then I've got scraps of white laying around, 3 or 4 different kinds, you know, what we end up with. And then I have some black, and I have some textured black, and Amish black. Now these I'm going to use for the acorns, or the acorn tops. And I think it had some beige acorns, so I'm going to use this fabric I made a jacket out of. And I have some brown. A variety of things there, and let's see what else do I have here. Well, that's all I grabbed right now, but I'm going to get some more. I'm going to get a pale colored acorn. So they have different colors there. They have the blonde colored ones. They have a dark brown one and a gray one. Well, no, I want to use the gray. I'm going to use this for the acorn caps. And acorn bodies, acorn caps, and I need a lighter colored acorn. So I'll find that. Something to go with that grouping. And then the borders are going to be, you know, this one is going to be the narrow border. Isn't that pretty? Very fall colors. And this little color here sort of is leaning towards blue-black in the natural light. And then the outer border would be this. So it'd be this, and this. I like So that's what I'm gonna take that with me over to my daughter's house and copy and cut and whatever I'm supposed to be doing to make this. And get my fusible. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So that there's one page of instructions. I mean, okay, let's do it. Let's do it today. Pattern pieces wrong side, stick it to the sticky stuff and iron it on and then cut it out. And assemble it all, fuse it all on. And then when you're all done, then you put, then you do either raw edge and leave it alone like that because you're not going to wash it much, or you could go around it with a narrow zig like a satin stitch. And I've got those lovely satiny embroidery of threads that I can use that have a little more bulk to them rather than a very fine weight sewing thread. So I'll probably use something like that. All right, so I'm going to pack that project up and take it with me today. And I think I'll pack my portable cutting board and ironing board that came together in a Missouri Star Christmas box a few years ago. I found one at a resale and got it for like $15, and it has its own handles on it and everything. It's super dyna-whopping. Okay, so that's it for me today. What kind of projects are you working on? And let's get some fall stuff done. That's always fun, because, there's only one time of the year that we really like to feel motivated to do that. It would be this is the time. So I'm going to work on the little squirrel guy called Trouble and Boo. And I think I've got all the fabrics I need, really. And then the next one after that, I hope to work on before the 15th when the murder mystery quilt comes out. And I did promise myself to work on my bee project and do some of the embroidery of the legs. So I did promise myself, but I may want to play with this one instead. Isn't this pretty? It's just gorgeous. It's also small. I think it's, it's not that small, 34 by 43. But look at the different renditions they did with different color groupings. I have some beautiful big Hawaiian looking fabric that I could use for this. And then scraps for the rest. But remember, I've got that project coming from Soft Squares that I haven't told you which one I ordered. It's one of her kits. And so as soon as I tell you, you can run out and get one and we'll do them together, okay? I should come in the mail soon. I wonder, should I make it a surprise? How many of you want me to tell you what it is so that you can get one too and we'll work on it together? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll tell you in advance, but I was planning to wait until it came here. It's always fun to open those boxes, All right, well, that's all for today. I'm going to take this with me. It's a portable, and I'm going to go see my little grandson, and when he's napping, I'm going to just get all this stuff cut out. So anyway, have a good day. This is Marlene with Dixie Quilters. Thanks for joining me. And remember, I'm really close to that 4,000 watch hour mark. And I sure appreciate if you'd put my videos on in the background and just turn the volume down. Thank you so much. Okay, bye now.